morning, smart people. Welcome to the Safe News. Always serve the factual news with me, Alya Rahmasari. Our first highlight today is coming from the U.S. intelligence agencies which tracked the Chinese spy balloon. Was it on purpose or just blown away? And here is the detail. The balloon's assistant became public when it was spotted over Montana on February the 1st. The State Department spokesperson, Ned Price, said that whether the aircraft was blown, of course, had no impact on the U.S. assessment that the incursion was a violation of U.S. sovereignty, because this balloon did violate U.S. airspace and also did violate international law. U.S. officials have said the intent of the balloon was for surveillance, not meteorological research as Beijing claimed. The balloon had equipment clearly for intelligence surveillance, including antennas likely capable of collecting and geolocating communication. The balloon first entered U.S. airspace over Alaska Aleutian Islands on January 28, then transfers into Canada's airspace before re-entering U.S. airspace heading east. It was shot down in waters off the coast of South Carolina on February the 4th. President Joe Biden said he ordered the balloon to be shot down when he was informed of its presence over Montana, but that his military advisor said it was too dangerous to conduct over land. Intelligence Committee Vice Chair Marco Rubio, a Florida Republican, said that he doesn't believe that it fared. In his opinion, the path the balloon took was too strategic to be accidental. Senator John Tester, a Montana Democrat, similarly scoffed at claims that the balloon may have inadvertently drifted over U.S. mainland, by saying that he never believes anything was inadvertent when it comes to the Communist Party of China. The incident added tension to the fraud of U.S.-China relationship, with Secretary of State Antony Blinken canceling a planned trip to Beijing. Blinken and other U.S. officials called the balloon a clear violation of international law. On the contrary, China has now accused the U.S. of flying several balloons into its airspace since the spring of last year, which White House spokesperson John Kirby flatly denied. Until the earlier of this month, it is certain the balloon didn't pose a physical threat, and that once it was detected, the U.S. took steps to protect against foreign intelligence collection. All senators received a classified briefing about spy balloon and 3 other unidentified objects shot down over the weekend over Alaska, Canada, and Lake Huron. The intelligence community is considering as a leading explanation that those objects were for commercial or benign use. Let's move on to the next news that is coming from the Bollywood star Shah Rukh Khan, which makes his comeback with the film Pathaan. This film has been hitting the headlines in India for the past several weeks. Then, why Shah Rukh Khan's comeback film is a big deal? So stay right here to know the fact, and this is the news. Shah Rukh Khan is among India's biggest stars, with millions of fans at home and abroad. His fans endangeringly refer to him as King Khan, or the King of Bollywood. The 57-year-old actor is making comeback with Pathaan after a 4-year hiatus, and this gap has piqued interest in Khan and the film. It becomes more special because Deepika Padukone and John Abraham will be joining this film. This film has been the subject of incessant chatter on social media, and the trailer has been watched for more than 49 million times on YouTube. These films talk about a terrorist group which is seeking to destroy India with an attack they couldn't have imagined, so they put their best men to work to save the country. There is something interesting from the start that Pathaan has been mired in controversies, including about the actor. The actor has had trouble since his comments about growing religious intolerance in India a few years back. The barrage of attacks from Hindu right-wing groups until now have become more personal and concerted. The controversy still continues when Padukan was seen in a saffron-colored bikini in the song Besharam Rang, which transferred from Hindi to shameless color. The accused Khan of insulting Hindus as saffron is a color associated with their religion. It becomes worse since there have been sustained calls to boycott Pathan, and abusive hashtags have trended on social media. Protesters have torn up posters and burned Khan's effigies. A petition has been filed in a court accusing the cast of hurting the sentiments of Hindu community, and the film has been accused of promoting nudity and obscenity. Still, the actor said that he always wanted to be an action hero, and that's why he said Pathan is a dream come true for me. Now some have wondered, could the negative publicity impact the success of this $30 million cost film? So smart people, are you still interested in watching Pathan after a series of controversies? That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow at the same time. I am Alya Rahmasari, and thank you. The Safe News always serve the factual news.